The moment is finally here. I've waited such a long time to say this. Classic Doctor Who is being released on Blu-ray in season-long box sets. We need to talk more about this today on the Doctor Who Guide. The best box set that you can buy for Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome back to the Doctor Who Guide, helping you grow your knowledge, collection, and connection with other Doctor Who fans. If you're new here and that sounds like something you want to do, then definitely consider subscribing for new videos every single Saturday. And if you would like to support me and my family and the work that I do here on YouTube on a monthly basis, then definitely consider checking out my Patreon page. You can check it out in the description down below. But now that that is out of the way, yes, you did indeed hear me correctly. Classic Doctor Who is coming to Blu-ray in the form of season-long box sets. It's about time, and I'm super excited because the first box set is none other than Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor's season 12. It's his very first season. It's an amazing season. You have brilliant stories. It is coming to Blu-ray. So let's see what DVDs will be included on this new Blu-ray box set. But first, something that you guys pointed out that I'm finally fixing, and that is swapping Invasion of the Dinosaurs with Death to the Daleks. I had them backwards. You're welcome. So the first story we'll be getting on this Blu-ray box set is Robot. It's the very first Tom Baker story. And it's the first 4 episodes out of the 20 episodes that make up Season 12, along with Doctor Who The Ark in Space, such a classic story, followed up by Doctor Who The Sontaran Experiment, one of the rare 2-part stories in Doctor Who. We don't get many of those. I believe the next one would be Black Orchid. Following that is Genesis of the Daleks, which is a completely amazing classic. And following that is Revenge of the Cybermen. So many good classic stories in this set. In the UK, you guys have a lot of these stories in box sets, but all of it is now being condensed into one. This box set is currently available for pre-order. You can find the links in the description down below. For Amazon.co.uk, as of the making of this video, it costs £39.99, and on the Amazon.com US site, it costs $69.99. I am certain that those prices will go down as the pre-order period gets closer to the actual release date, but it's going to take more than a new box set to get me to buy episodes that I already own on DVD. I'm sorry. Who am I kidding? 2 weeks ago I was considering whether or not I should buy the Region 2 UK versions of the DVDs that I already have. So I will definitely be getting this box set because I am frankly desperate, but it will change my plans for buying Region 2 DVDs, or at least push them down the line. Stay down there, we need money for more reasonable things, like groceries. So I am definitely planning to buy this box set once I have the money. But there are 5 things that I would like to see from this box set that would make it a lot easier for those of us who have already collected Doctor Who on DVD to consider buying this box set. So we're going to see how this box set matches up to those 5 standards. First of which is a release in the US. Now this may seem like a no-brainer, but considering that Shada isn't getting released until October, and we still don't have a listing even for the Enemy of the World Special Edition, you really can't expect much anymore as far as US releases. However, I was thrilled to hear that this release will be coming out on June 11th in the UK and on June 26th in the US. That will be amazing. I hope that everybody in their country will be able to get these season-long box sets. Except, I mean, Germany's already got their act together with all these season-long box sets, although they're not Blu-ray yet. The second thing I would want on season-long Blu-ray box sets is good artwork. The artwork that is on the Amazon.co.uk page has Tom Baker looking amazing with a white background, and the monsters and aliens from season 12 all in a cluster in the center. However, there is one detail that a lot of people have noticed and aren't that pleased about, or at the very least are confused, and that is the new Doctor Who logo at the bottom. Now, I absolutely love this logo when it's in that sort of fiery gold color and design. However, the black on white, just really doesn't work that well for me. I would much rather prefer to see the Doctor Who 40th anniversary DVD logo that we see on all of the DVD releases, or at the very least like Tom Baker's logo on the Tom Baker set, and it could change with every season as it changed. However, I have noticed something that a lot of other people don't seem to be talking a lot about, and that is the little writing on the Amazon picture that says artwork and packaging not final. That means that there will be some changes to this. Either they'll take the advice from the backlash on the logo, or it'll look completely different. It all depends. It could look entirely different than what it does in this video, so definitely check out those links down below to see what it looks like. I'm really hoping that there will be artwork that makes one final cover when you line up all of the bindings. I'm really hoping for that, but I'm not quite as hopeful. What does give me hope about the design is the fact that the website merchandise.thedoctorwhosite.co.uk, which is amazing. They're not a sponsor, they're just amazing. In their post about this, they say that the Blu-ray has limited edition packaging with artwork by Lee Binding. I don't know if that means that the box sets will have artwork by Lee Binding, or that just the limited edition packaging is by Lee Binding. Either way, I'm super excited because Lee Binding has done some of the most amazing, in my opinion, amazing artwork. He's done the artwork for the Moonbase, for Terror of the Zygons, Inferno, the TV movie Blu-ray. He's done it for The Web of Fear. What else? And he's done it for Frontios and the 10th Planet. So I absolutely love his work. So I'm really hoping that he's designing all of the covers for the DVDs as well. The third thing I'm hoping for is better video quality. This is an area that I'm not an expert in, but I know that there are a couple of you in the comments who really know your stuff about this subject. So please do share your knowledge with us and correct me if I'm wrong. But the majority of the shots in Season 12 are studio videotape footage, and I believe studio videotape footage does not have enough video image quality information for us to bring it up to the current Blu-ray standards that we know and love today. However, the film footage is better for a process called upscaling, which is basically making the footage look as good as it possibly can. And the fact that we've got a range of, at the very least, 5 years ago to 16 years ago. So technology has improved to the point where merchandise.thedoctorwhosite.co.uk, that's a mouthful, says that Mark Aries and Peter Crocker have upscaled the footage to HD, and I think that's better than what we currently have on the DVDs. At the very least, it's the same. So the fourth thing I wanted to see on this release was something exclusive, and that would most likely take the form of bonus features, and it looks like from the listings on Amazon that will be the case. There are going to be plenty of new bonus features, including a brand new 1-hour candid interview with Tom Baker, which would be amazing. There's also a new bonus feature called Behind the Sofa, where classic clips from Season 12 are shown to Tom Baker, Philip Hinchcliffe, Louise Jameson, Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, and Sadie Miller. I don't know who Sadie Miller is. Please enlighten me in the comments down below. And they basically react to all of these clips. There will be new making of documentaries for the Sontaran Experiment and Revenge of the Cybermen. We have old making of documentaries for both of these stories, so it'll be really interesting to see what the new documentaries bring to the table. There are also optional CGI brand new effects for Revenge of the Cybermen, which is insane. We have new CGI effects for the Ark in Space on the special edition DVD, but nothing yet for Revenge of the Cybermen. That'll be awesome. There's also an omnibus movie version of Genesis of the Daleks. That's when they take out the theme and the credits of every episode and edit them together, so it's just one long movie. It'll be amazing to see a 6-part story as incredible as Genesis of the Daleks all in one setting. I'll be watching it in that form for sure. We have that for, I believe, the Ark in Space, an omnibus version of that, but not yet for Genesis of the Daleks. There will also be the Tom Baker Years of VHS released on disc for the very first time. We've never had it on DVD, and now we're getting it on Blu-ray. Imagine a 1991 version of the React channel showing Tom Baker clips from his time on Doctor Who. That's essentially what it is. And then production archive materials and scripts from the BBC archives. I needed my notes for that one. The final thing that I wanted to see on this box set was all of the other bonus features from the DVDs on this box set as well, because that is what makes this DVD collection unique. And this one line from the Amazon listing gives me such satisfaction. Existing bonus material from the original DVDs. Thank you, thank you. That means on top of all those new bonus features, if what they've said is true, we're also going to get DVD commentaries from actors Tom Baker, Elizabeth Sladen, Peter Miles, David Collings, producer Philip Hinchcliffe, writers Terrence Dix and Bob Baker, and director, I almost made it, David Maloney. Documentaries called Our Friends Electric, Dr. Forever, Love and War, Build for War, The Dalek Tapes, and checks lies and videotapes. Making of featurettes for The Ark in Space, Genesis of the Daleks and Revenge of the Cybermen, an omnibus TV movie version of The Ark in Space, interviews with graphic designer Bernard Lage, and Bernard Lage is French. Bernard Lage is very, very good. You get interviews with graphic designer Bernard Lage and designer Roger Murray Leach, if I've got their names correct, and a location report archive interview with Tom Baker. There's a CGI model and 3D schematic for The Ark in Space. There's an unused title sequence, 8mm location footage, TARDIS cam, and 16mm model footage of The Ark in Space, as well as continuity announcements. Original BBC trailers and news reports and news footage. There will be Blue Peter footage, photo galleries, production notes, Easter eggs, PDF materials / DVD / CD-ROM stuff, potentially. If they can do that on a Blu-ray, why not? We sent a man to the moon. Those PDF materials include, but would not be limited to, things like the 1976 Doctor Who Annual. So those would be all of the bonus features on this box set, which is currently titled Doctor Who The Collection in the UK. However, the Amazon listing for the US calls it Doctor Who Tom Baker Complete First Season. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Both titles, though, seem to imply that there will be more releases of these season-long box sets. Frankly, that's quite obvious. But the question is, what box set will they put out next? My guess would either be Season 13, continuing on with the popular Tom Baker craze, or a first season box set from probably the 3rd or 5th or 6th or 7th Doctors. Let's check out what you guys have to say, though. Jack Snelling comments, your hopes for Season 12 on Blu-ray came true. He suggests that they'll put out Season 7 next. Says he would love to see Season 22. The logical seasons are Season 16 and Trial of a Time Lord. I would love that, but I already have Season 16 in so many forms. Cody W1 says he's heard rumors that the next one will be Season 10 and Season 22. He says would be a must. He'd also love to see Seasons 14, 17, 2, and 25. Thank you to Liam and Zahn for their awesome comments. Philip Hawkins, what do you think of the Season 12 box set? You've just found out. Dr. Disco, thank you. Kevin Patterson, thanks Dad, that's my dad. Garrett Fowler, that is awesome. Matthew Walters, I loved your reaction when you found out. Wait, what, Season 12 is coming out on Blu-ray? That's awesome, it is! I'm so excited. Bailey Lehuvian, thank you. Marlo, John Fisher, Sarah, you guys are all awesome. Thank you all so much for your comments. Comment down below with what season you think will be released next and your thoughts on this box set. If you want to grow your Doctor Who knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans, then definitely consider subscribing for new videos every single Saturday and possibly supporting the channel monetarily. Woohoo! That would be amazing. On my Patreon page, which is linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!